Let's go to Pete. He's a Sheffield Wednesday fan. All right, Pete.
All right, how's it going, fellas?
All right, Pete. Are you American?
I am indeed.
What happened, mate? What happened?
No. First of all, you need to be thanking Trump for exposing how corrupt the football is, right? We all have believed it was corrupt anyway. Now we know it's corrupt, okay? Kundi touched on it, and we will be talking about this for years to come. So I'm not a Trump fan by any means. However, he has done the world a favor by letting us see just how corrupt it is.
Well, I mean, it's an independent panel.
No, it wasn't, mate.
Okay, we know about your independent panel.
We can't.
But wait. And also, what I need you guys to understand, football will never be a dominant sport in America because all around the world, as soon as you guys can walk, you're kicking footballs. For America, it's people with money that play football. They come from families that have money, not people on the street. That's why people on the street play baseball. People on the street play American football. People on the street play basketball. It don't cost them nothing to play that.
It don't cost nothing to play football. All you need is a ball.
Oh, that's all you need, but nobody plays it.
Yeah, but that's not our fault.
I never said it was.
No, but it's not. It's not a rich man's sport, is it? Football. Like
people will not play. First of all, it's not being shown for us. It's not in our neighborhoods. It's not it's in universities. It's very few people that get an opportunity to play football. I can remember having one lesson in school playing football. We played it one class, one day in PE, and we never saw it again.
I know, but we played rounders at school. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got some stinkers as well, mate. You know.
Okay, right. But you're still running away from the fact that it will never happen in America. And also, that's why we got 4 quarters now, because we need adverts. They've got to make the money.
Yeah, that has been a bit of a shambles.
And the last point I want to make, really, is the fact that you have no idea how many Americans wanted us to basketball. They lost. They were on a winning streak. When Trump gets involved, everything goes pear-shaped.
Well, I have to say, I think Trump he brought too much. He brought too much attention to that moment. Like, just
won't leave
let
it
it
alone.
go. Like,
he won't leave it.
But USA were actually doing all right. They were good.
Have you heard him talk about this?
They were doing all right. But I tell you what, it was like pulling on the tails of a lion, making Belgium play against Balogun.
No, it didn't help. Didn't help you at all.
I actually hoped that they would have him sit the bench.
It's not Pochettino.
I don't think that's Pochettino.
It's not his fault either.
I don't know if he can go against old Trumpy there, can he?
We all agreed he shouldn't have played. It's only Trump that pushed it, and it's not Balogun's fault. I'm tired of hearing all Balogun getting the blame for it.
No, it's not his fault. You're right. I know, but it's just the arrogance of Trump. And by the way, right? I'm sorry, Pete.
American, the arrogance of Donald Trump.
Yeah, but Pete.
And the stupidity of Infantino. He should have said, no, that's not the rules. We don't do that, Donald.
Yeah, I know, but there are. If you go on social media, there's a lot of Americans there giving it. I mean, you've got the biggest mouths in the world. You have. You honestly, you think you're the. You have. Some of those. I've seen some of them on social media talking about this. Some of the guff they've come out with.
They fancy themselves, the Americans.
Honestly, it was most.
How can you not put it yourself?
Well, you get back in your box.
Yeah, you got slapped, mate.
Yeah.
You got slapped.
Get back in your box.
You did. You got slapped. Europe slapped you.
Listen, I've been living over here since since 79.
Right.
So I'm a Sheffield Wednesday supporter, season ticket holder. but I'm still American born.
All right.
I don't like Donald Trump. I want to live in America. I love visiting America. As you can see, they put on a hell of a show.
They have.
The stadiums are fantastic.
Yeah.
Only thing they ruined it with was giving it 4 quarters instead of letting everybody play football like they should.
Problem is, you got slapped by Belgium. Now you're out. Slapped.
Oh, you lucky I can't slap you.
Pete, listen, mate. Top man.
Pete.
Thanks for coming on, pal.
Cheers, Pete.
Yeah. Cheers, pal.
Pete, I love an American caller, mate. They are good fun, aren't they? They are having themselves.
To be fair,
They are having themselves, Americans.
they are.
But,
Pete,
that's just how they are.
Pete sounded pretty measured, actually.
Yeah.
I think he sees Trump for what he is. But
America just think they're the best at everything, don't they?
he did make a very good point, though, about the fact that Infantino has been totally exposed. Now, it's the arrogance of Trump to think that he can, and this is where it's really dangerous, that someone that's as powerful as Trump can actually influence the most powerful man in football.
Mm.
That is a real slippery slope, and this is not over. This is not over. It's a real. So what next? That's the thing. What next? What's the next stage? What happens if something? I'm not saying this World Cup, but it's dangerous, very dangerous.
No, I hear you. I'd like to believe that that's okay. They've had a conversation, and Trump's phoned him, and Infantino's obviously going to take the phone call. And they go, maybe this or maybe that. I'd like to still believe that the independent panel are not influenced by Donald Trump or Infantino.
No.
That's what I'd like.
Bugs Bunny was on the independent panel.
I know, mate, but Mickey Mouse was on there as well, and I feel like he's a governor. I don't think he needs.
Donald Duck was there, Big Bird and Potato Head. Yeah, it's only going to go one way. That isn't it? It is.
I'd just like to believe that that's not the case. Don't look at me like that.
Mr. Potato Head, when he's on that panel, mate, you don't mess about, Potato Head.
All right, keep your calls coming in. Going to be joined by US football expert Brian Scaretta as well. The USA have crashed out of the World Cup to Belgium. Loads to talk about with him. He's coming up next.